Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and another video. Thank you as always for being here. What I'm going to do this time is a little bit different, kind of new. What we're going to do is dive in and take a bit of a deeper look at a funding program of E8 Funding. Now, E8 Funding is a prop firm that we've talked about on the channel before. We've talked about their website and how to look through what they offer, as well as comparing them to some of the other leading prop firms in the industry. As we already know and have covered before, they offer two funding programs. They have the E8 evaluation programs and the Elevate evaluation account. Today though, we're going to focus on the E8 evaluation funding program to give you a better idea of what that entails, given it is a very popular prop firm and a prop firm that people want to dive into and utilize. So without further ado, let's see what the program is all about. E8 Funding Evaluation Program Account. It aims to identify serious and talented traders who are then rewarded for their consistency in the two-phase evaluation period. Now, these evaluation program accounts allow you to trade Forex pairs, commodities, indices, crypto, and stocks with a 1 to 100 capped leverage. E8 Funding allows traders to choose from 4 different E8 evaluation program accounts. So you can choose between the $25,000, $50,000, $100,000, and $250,000 account sizes that all have the exact same conditions through the 2 evaluation phases. That being said though, let's check what the evaluation stages require us to actually achieve. So let's start with the first phase. Now, evaluation phase 1 requires a trader to reach a profit target of 8% while not surpassing their 5% maximum daily loss or 8% maximum loss rules. Now, you are required to hit your profit target in 30 calendar days from the day you place your first position on your evaluation account. You should also consider that you have no minimum trading day requirements in order to proceed to phase 2. So that's nice. Now, evaluation phase 2, on the other hand, requires a trader to reach a profit target of 5% while not surpassing their 5% maximum daily loss or 8% maximum loss rules. You are required to hit your profit target in 60 calendar days from the day you place your first position on your evaluation account, and the same in phase 1, you have no minimum trading day requirements in order to proceed to a funded account. By completing both evaluation phases, you are rewarded with a funded account where you have no profit targets. You're only required to respect the 5% maximum daily loss and 8% maximum loss rules. Now, you're eligible for your first payout as early as 8 calendar days from the day you place your first position on your funded account. Your first payout consists of the 100% refundable fee and an 80% profit split based on the profit that you've made on the funded account. Now, another thing to consider is the fact that you can scale your 8% maximum loss rule by successfully withdrawing from your funded account. Just note though that every time you make a successful withdrawal, your maximum loss rule increases by 1% up to a maximum of 14%. So you've got plenty of room to work with. Not that anyone is hoping to hit that 14% maximum loss rule. But now that we've gone through the evaluation program phases, let's check the scaling plan. E8 evaluation program accounts have a very unique scaling plan compared to the scaling plans of other prop trading firm programs. Now, you're simply required to be profitable and to withdraw your profits, and it works like this. You request your profit split at the end of each trading period, and E8 Funding sends your 80% of the profits that you've earned and add back the balance before the withdrawal to increase your account size. So for example, if you make a profit of 10%, which is $10,000 on a $100,000 funded account, you simply request a withdrawal and receive an 8K payout. After that, you'll continue trading with the 110K account balance and not the original 100K. So you can really scale up a long way. Now, you should also note that this scaling plan has no cap, which means that you can continue to scale your account balance up to essentially an unlimited balance as long as you are consistent and are continuously requesting withdrawals. And that's what makes E8 Funding quite unique and very appealing, if I must say. Each funding program also has specified rules that every trader is expected to follow. Now, this exact program has the following rules. Profit targets are specific percentages of a profit that a trader is required to acquire before they can complete an evaluation phase or withdraw profits or scale their funded account. So phase 1 profit target is 8%. Phase 2 has a profit target of 5%. However, when you reach funded status, there are no profit targets as we alluded to earlier. The next rules that we'll go through are the maximum daily loss and maximum loss limits. So I talk about it all the time, but the maximum daily loss is the maximum loss a trader can reach on a daily basis before the account is violated. All evaluation account sizes then have a maximum daily loss of 5%, and the maximum loss, on the other hand, is the maximum loss a trader can reach overall before the account is violated. Now, all account sizes have a maximum loss of 8%. However, note that the maximum loss limit can be scaled, like we mentioned before, so you can scale it by 1% each time you successfully request a withdrawal, up to a maximum of 14% as a maximum loss rule. The next rule we'll take a look at is the maximum trading days, which is the maximum period in which you are required to hit a specific profit target or withdrawal target. So phase 1 has a maximum of 30 trading days period, while phase 2 has a maximum of a 60-day trading period. In addition, there are two very important rules left that we cannot forget about. Now, the first one is the third-party copy trading risk rule. Bit of a mouthful, which means that if you intend to use copy trading services, you should keep in mind that by using a third-party trading service, there might be other traders that are already using those signals, therefore exactly the same trading strategy. Now, by using a third-party copy trading service, you potentially run the risk of being denied a funded account or withdrawal if you exceed the maximum capital allocation rule. Very important to keep in mind. And the second and last rule is the third-party EA risk, which means that if you intend to use an EA, you should keep in mind that by using a third-party EA, there might be other traders that are using the same EA and therefore exactly the same trading strategy. So by using a third-party EA, you also potentially run the risk of being denied a funded account or withdrawal if you exceed the maximum capital allocation rule. Just note though that you can simply prevent the chance of breaching these last two rules by developing a trading strategy that works for you and by trading it manually. All right, well, now that we've gone through the scaling plan and the rules of the E8 funding evaluation program, we're going to compare it to two other industry-leading prop trading firms and their two-step funding programs. So firstly, we're going to compare the program with My Forex Funds, who happens to be one of the more popular and established prop firms out there, and My Forex Funds two-step evaluation. So these two funding programs are quite similar. We can see the profit targets of both are 8% in phase 1 and 5% in phase 2. In addition, the maximum daily loss limit of both evaluations is also 5%. However, when we look at the maximum loss limit of both funding programs, we can see that the difference is there. So E8 funding has a maximum loss limit of 8%, while My Forex Funds has a maximum loss limit of 12%. However, the upside to E8 funding is the fact that once funded, you have the chance to scale up your maximum loss limit from 8% to 14%, increasing it by 1% for each successful withdrawal that you receive. So when looking at the minimum trading day requirements, E8 funding has no minimum trading day requirements, while My Forex Funds has a minimum trading day requirement of 5 calendar days for each evaluation phase. However, when we look at maximum trading day periods, both prop trading firms have the same limitations of 30 calendar days in phase 1, 60 calendar days in phase 2. Another identical feature is the leverage offered, since both prop firms allow you to trade with 1-to-100 leverage. And just to end the little comparison here, let's go through the profit splits that we receive with each prop firm based on the profits that we make. E8 funding has a fixed profit split of 80%. My Forex Funds, on the other hand, allows you to earn a 75% profit split for the first month, 80% profit split for the second month, and from month 3 onwards, you're rewarded with an 85% profit split. Additionally, you can also qualify for the new VIP reward program by being profitable, which will award you with an even further increased profit split of 90%, and who is complaining there? So when it comes to profit targets, E8 funding requires you to reach that 8% profit in phase 1, 5% in phase 2, while Funded Next has a profit target of 10% in phase 1 and 5% in phase 2. Looking at loss limits, E8 funding has a maximum daily loss of 5%, maximum loss limit of 8%. Funded Next, on the other hand, they have a maximum daily loss of 5% also, and a higher maximum loss limit of 10%. However, as we've mentioned a couple of times now, E8 funding does have that potential to scale your maximum loss limit to get up to an eventual 14%. Regarding the minimum trading days, it's the same as the previous comparison. E8 funding has no minimum trading day requirements. Funded Next has a 5 minimum trading day requirement for each of the valuation phases. And leverage of 1:100 is also the same for both prop firms. And profit splits, E8 Funding, again, they have that 80% profit split fixed. And Funder Next, they allow you to start earning an 80% profit split based on the profits you make, which then increases to 90% when you scale your account for the first time. Again, no one's complaining about 90% profit splits. So that was a quick comparison for E8 Funding compared to two other established and popular prop firms. But what do you think about the E8 Funding evaluation program? Is it something that you'd be willing to consider now or in the future based on the trading objectives that we've already covered for you? Let us know in the comments your thoughts about E8 Funding. They are established and we definitely rate them very high, but I would love to hear your thoughts as well. And if you liked what you saw, we've also got a special discount code prepared for you that you can use to receive your funding program even cheaper. So that's a nice bonus of coming back to watch our videos. But otherwise, please hit the like button, comment, let us know your thoughts, subscribe if you haven't already. We do plenty of videos on all things prop firms, but I look forward to seeing you on the next one.